New plan for the week. Okay, new plan for the show. EDM, drugs, sex, money, and profit, somehow. That's what I'm looking for. EDM, drugs, sex, money, profit. In that order, or some other order, is fine. I mean, I'd like to have money. I mean, I can live without money if I have sex, and I can live without sex if I have drugs, and I can live without it all if I have EDM. But if you put them all together, you just get profit, I guess. That's what we were thinking. Yeah, this week on the Sunday Show with Johnny O, episode 115, we got the strain of the week, of course, man, because that's all I'm going to talk about is weed and coffee. And the weed this week, well, was some weed labeled beach. Just simply beach. Nothing but beach. That's all they put on it. Yeah. So I looked it up, and it's like maybe it's Venice Beach, or maybe it's Manhattan Beach, maybe it's Ocean Beach. Hell, it could be Pacific Beach. Pretty much any beach where you have a lot of stoners, there's gonna be some weed grown there. Someone's gotta be into breeding, you know? But it was good weed. Yeah, it was sativa. Most likely like Manhattan Beach, I think. But it got me on this thing about this is how the weed wars really will be won, because it's like coffee. Back in the old days, you just had coffee in a can, and we're well past that point. So it's not just like coffee. We're starting from a point of educated consumers or partially educated consumers who know what they want. They know sativa, indica. They don't need as much education as they did. And everyone's come along, and there's all these strains, but now they're gonna expect some transparency in the strains. But the truth is, the random public's gonna probably like a brand better. They're gonna like something that's branded towards them, like, ooh, I got this bag of Intelligentsia blended coffee, not for like the same price as the Great Single Origin right next to it. Why? Because it's got a blend on it. You know, Starbucks can get away with selling us Vietnamese swill by calling it Pike's Place. You know, that's what it is. So beach weed, you were okay. But I'd like to see transparency, and I'd like to believe people are smarter than brands. But they're not. So, hey, thanks for being with us on the Sunday Show with Johnny O, sundayshow.org. That's right, you can find us everywhere. The Sunday Show with Johnny O. Yeah, like I was saying about brands. You know, hashtag John the Coffee Man. Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk.
Coffee Talk.
Welcome to Coffee Talk.
No, I'm not going to do it like that. It's just ridiculous. But
Welcome to Coffee Talk. So this week, the buddy Jeff sent a little article over that I had seen about this Australian barista, whatever, who has the world's strongest coffee, 90 times the amount in a regular cup of coffee, which is bullshit. That's unless you're drinking like 1 ounce of piss water, you know, of latte. Yeah, no. But it was strong, and all it really was is just espresso with some cold brew concentrate and a little more ice cubes made from cold brew, and a little more cold brew, a little more espresso till you have a full cup, shake it up, a little sugar, yum yum. A little cream, it's really good. But I was thinking, yeah, that's not even close, because the truth is about coffee, it's like this whole thing with kratom, the leaf that's recently gone Schedule 1, is that it's one of the coffee, like a lot of natural substances, while they may be psychoactive, they have built-in evolutionary relationships with us. Like, it's very hard to drink coffee, so it's very hard to get a lethal amount of caffeine out of coffee. Like, you have to do it chemically. You can't do it by just making coffee. You can drink too much coffee and your stomach will hurt. And let me tell you, in my prime, I've drank at least 20 cups of coffee a day. That's seriously 2 grams. 2 whole grams of caffeine. Yes, I know I should be dead. No, coffee is great for you. It's antioxidants. It'll keep you alive forever. I mean, look at me. But, oh wait, that's a bad one for this week's topic. Oh. But no, I have 2 drinks in my hashtag John the Coffee Man repertoire. One I developed years ago for a friend, and it's called Los Tres Diablos. And the Tres Diablos is basically a little bit of iced drip coffee. So drip coffee that goes into ice, over ice, nice, beautiful, that style. Pour over on ice, plus a little bit of cold brew concentrate, and then 4 shots of espresso, like 4 ounces, 3 ounces of good bomb espresso, 4 shots, boom boom. Put on a little ice, little good sugar, and yum shaky. Oh yeah, great drink. And then there's another one I came across in like barista world, which was the vanilla crack. And I made vanilla crack for a while. Vanilla crack is like some kind of sweetened, vanilla-scented, vanilla-flavored milk. So you can do it with any kind of nut milk you want. And then basically equal parts of a 50-50 like cold brewed, like brewed coffee from a machine brewer, old school, right? And then put on ice so it's all nice and bitter and disgusting, but has lots of caffeine. And then espresso shots to the same amount. So you can do it with cold brew, and it's really good. You can also infuse the coffee beans in it. It's all sorts of things. But vanilla crack, that's a short drink. It's served on ice, like 4 ounces of liquid, ice, shaky in like a highball. It's great. Vanilla crack, yum. Go ahead and make that one. And the Tres Diablos, if you can handle it. Trust me, these are deadly drinks. These are all easily the same amount of caffeine. Like if you do a double vanilla crack, that's the same amount of caffeine as in that guy's 90 times stronger. Because fuck that guy. But anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for being here with me on the Sunday Show with Johnny O. Been busy producing some stuff in the studio. Got to work with a band called Whale Shark and record whole 16 tracks live on tape. Actual tape, not bullshit tape like this show is, but like real tape, 1-inch tape. It was crazy. Felt like 1989 for real. Like, just furthered my belief that I really am a time traveler. And today's show was brought to you by a beautiful little track. I'm going to play it on the end out. And it's called I Stand with One Foot in the Grave. Peace.